In many cases within our design, we might be able to make use of the copy command. So say for example I have this finished design here and I might need multiple copies of this design. I can again go into my transform tools and just the same move, rotate, scale tool. Up at the top I may have noticed there was an option for copy. So I can turn copy on or off as I may need. Aside from this, the transformation tools are really the exact same. So again, I'll double tap on my design, and maybe I'll transform up as I did before. But now notice I'm creating a copy of my original design. I can throw in a specific value here, let's say 1500 millimeters above my original design, and I can create multiple copies in just the same way here. So now I have a number of copies of this original design, and if I'm happy with this I can tap the done check, and notice instead of just having one I of course have 3 bodies here. Now in a lot of cases it may be useful to create copies of an entire body, but in many cases it may also be useful to use copies while creating a design. So, for example, in this hand wheel design, we might notice that this portion of my design, which I might call a spoke in this case, part of my hand wheel, and I probably have a number of the exact same spokes, maybe 4, maybe 8, so on. Now, of course, I could just redesign and re-sketch up this exact same portion of my final design 4 or 8 different times, but that's not exactly very efficient. Instead, I might use the copy tool to just make however many copies of this body I may need. Notice currently this design is made of 3 different bodies. I have this center body here, I have the outer body, and the spoke body. And we'll learn more about bodies and groups later on. But rather than having to create 4 different spokes, I'll again just go to my transform tools, move, rotate, scale, and this time turn on copy once more. Make sure I have my spoke selected, and again I can place my triad, in this case dead center, that's where I'd like to revolve about. And now I can just rotate my body with the copy option on, and you can see this second spoke coming in. I'll space them out 90 degrees. I'll throw 4 spokes in there for now. And just the same, I can add as many copies of this body as I may like. So I can create all 4 spokes here very, very quickly and efficiently. So now you can see I have all 4 of my spokes spaced out 90 degrees apart. And if I'm happy with that, I can just tap the done check. So this can be a very, very efficient tool in creating really any designs where you might see patterns within it. Rather than having to repeat yourself multiple times, we can make use of the transform and copy tools. In the next few lessons, we'll learn a few additional transform tools.